museum during the afternoon show with Alex. But we're just talking about King William's College there. We should just reiterate, if anybody has any boots that are of a military style that they'd be willing to lend to the college for their display, then that would be very much welcome. So if you get into touch with the college, they will return them to you. But we're putting a photograph of a couple of the boots that they have with the photographs attached, and they're just amazing.
Yeah, if you go to the Facebook, you'll see the photos of that and everything that we've been looking at today. There's plenty of photos on Facebook video as well, I believe, live video too.
We are standing now with Tony Brown and Ivor Ramsden, and just very, very quickly, Tony, tell us the story of how this museum came about.
Well, the museum came about really because of the work that was done by the people involved. The lost there, by everybody involved in it who had an idea to create a military museum. And the original idea was to actually go down the Derby Haven end of the airport, where we had a big building that was surplus, the old terminal building. But it was in such a poor state, it would have required substantial investment. And so what we said was, what about this building, as in the old bungalow? And in fact, I think, personally, it's a better place because it's on the main road. And we were able to ensure that the building was given at a reasonable rate, and the museum was set up by all the hard work that was undertaken subsequently.
And what's incredible, Ivor, is the volunteers who make this happen.
Well, we are very grateful to all the support we get. We've got a very small dedicated band who do an awful lot of work for us.
And so it's just, when I was listening to you talking to Stu, and you were saying a lot of the displays that you have here, actually people have had these hanging around their house for ages and maybe not even realise the significance of them.
That's very true. A lot of the things we've been given, people have had hanging around. They didn't really know the stories. We've researched the stories and actually been able to bring these things to life and tell their owners or the people who've donated them what the stories are. And in some cases they've been absolutely stunned.
And we are reflecting on the significance of World War I and its impact here on the Isle of Man. We're standing by two boards that have just so many names on them. Just explain the significance of this.
Well, these are the names of all the Manxmen and women who lost their lives in the First World War. The official total is 1,165. There's a bit of leeway on there, depending how you define Manx, but I thought it would be a fitting exit to this World War I exhibition to have people walking out effectively surrounded by the names of all the casualties.
And you mentioned women there. How did the women die in this war?
Not through enemy action particularly, it was mainly through illness. There were nurses, people like that.
Just unbelievable. It really does bring it home, looking at all those names there.
And we're going to talk much more about it in Alex's show with Ivor as well. There's a few bits and pieces that we've spotted there that we want to find out more about, including to do with the women as well, so do stay tuned.
We are just going to say very quickly, thank you very much to Alex Brinney for being our on-site producer, Ben Hartley back at Manx Radio headquarters for producing there, and Matty Cunningham, who is our on-site engineer. And we are going to be finding out much more throughout Alex's show about some of the personal stories, because that's what this exhibition really brings home, is the impact on the individuals and their families of war. And, you know, I have to say, before I came to this museum, and I came to see this display a couple of weeks ago, I just didn't realise how vast it was.
No, I had no idea either. And the fact that as well, you know, you can come in for free. Obviously donations very welcome, because to be able to do what they do here, they do need those donations, but it is spectacular in here and you cannot leave without learning huge amounts.
And remind people quickly, Ivor, when they can come and see it over the next few months.
Okay, during the winter we're open every Saturday and Sunday from 10 o'clock till 4:30.
Wonderful. Now, we did mention the boards with the names, and next to it is a plaque which really did bring a lump to my throat when I read it. And I wonder, Ivor, if we could ask you to read this for us as we bring Women Today to a close this afternoon.
Yeah, the final words in the exhibition are, as you leave, look closely at the walls around you. You're walking amongst the names of over 1,300 men and women who were associated with the Isle of Man and who died during the First World War. 1,300 men and women whose average age was 27. The youngest was 16, the oldest 60. But they aren't just names, they were people exactly like you, with dreams and fears. For them, the opportunity to overcome their fears and to achieve their dreams never came. Pick a name at random, or maybe look for somebody with the same name as you, and think about him or her. If you're Manx, there's a strong possibility that you're close to the name of somebody from your family. How different would the world have been if they'd lived? They never got the opportunity to make a better world. You've got that opportunity. Take it.